know what I'm saying? I'm becoming a co-host to my.
Hey, y'all. I'm just here. Go ahead.
Yeah. So today, actually, JD, we got a good podcast. Did we not? We talked about some sexual things.
Some dinglings, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I wish you was still here. I'm going to talk about it even in my next segment in Ladies Lounge. But, we're going to talk about self-love today.
It works for this segment, too.
Yeah, we're going to talk about self-love today. And I think that was part of self-love.
Yeah.
Like,
a little bit of self-care.
Being comfortable with using these items,
right.
Whether it be your marriage, your actual sexual self, or with a partner.
Right.
So.
But hey, y'all, welcome to Wine Talk.
Yeah.
This is OJT. This is on the job training today, so we good. But welcome to Wine Talk. I'm JD Hill. On Facebook, _solution 285 on all other social media platforms. What's up? What's happening? What's good? She's introduced herself, but go ahead and tell them who you are again one more time.
I'm Kalondra Nelson, and
now I'm gonna sit back.
Millions. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot that, I have to.
You gotta tell them. Yeah, you gotta tell them. Tell what the fuck are we doing here?
We in training.
Exactly.
What
the fuck are we doing here?
That kind of training. Black training incorporated. Okay, I get it. My mama told me to let
What's up?
that she appreciates the shout out.
The
shout outs in general.
Yeah.
And everything.
What up, mama?
Yeah.
Shout out to mama.
Like
yeah.
Okay.
One thing about I love black mothers. There's nothing more valuable to the black community than the black mother. Like, so even like if I see certain mothers and they doing stuff, I be like, ooh, it kind of make me feel a certain kind of way. Because I know how I was when, being raised by my mother or, my mother's parenting style was a little different. But like my grandmother, who's more traditional. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I value black mothers a lot. They usher me into being a better father because of the gems that they instill in me. Like, hey, even when you're doing that with those kids, do this or do that. And it's like, so I just value out. So shout out to mama. You know what I'm saying?
Mama.
Hey, mama.
Mama. Yeah. The big dog voice. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So, again, we're going to talk about self-love today.
Okay.
And that's just because I'm on that journey in my life as well.
Okay.
I want to know.
With the toy?
I'm fucking with you. The way they were brought out, watch podcasts, I'm going to intertwine with some of that. We're going to have some entanglements with some toys.
Do your thing.
But, and shout out to her as well. She has sunglasses, like I said, alluring. We're gonna make sure we
get the thing.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Alluring elements.
Yeah.
Shout out these some. I had to buy them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She got plenty of things. So we're gonna make sure we got her tagged in there as well. But like she said, like I said, self-love. We just gonna go from there because I'm on that path in my life.
How so?
And just from going from my marriage, going to learning myself more, going to growing as a mother, being around you guys, you know what I'm saying? Just all around trying to learn myself more and more daily.
Okay.
But, I'm interested in how men do self-love. Like, women, we always, okay, I'm finna go get a mommy makeover, I'm finna go do this, I'm finna go do that.
Right.
But how do men exercise their self-love? Like, how would you?
It's valuable now to do that. Like, and it's a woman. Woman put me up on it too. Women, I'll say that because like if you don't take out time for yourself, like I know me, it was always work, and then you know what I'm saying, like kids work. So I really didn't put a lot of focus on myself. I never but you have to value yourself. Otherwise, you'll go crazy because if you get into those same patterns, the monotony and all that stuff of doing the same thing, you start to lose yourself in just nothingness. Like it's just crazy. But like me, I go get a massage. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I go get a pedicure, manicure.
And you
gotta take, man, your feet. You can't move without your feet being good.
I'm telling you,
and you do not want to tear up no woman's sheets over there with the
Or especially on my legs. Like,
But I do that. I like to, you gotta. It's good to find hobbies and stuff. Like I like to ride bikes. I like to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like working out is therapeutic too. You get a chance to taking care of yourself. You get a chance to be with yourself mentally, think about things, and it's dope. And having a good social circle, even though that's not included in self-love, it's just good to be able to express yourself as a dude too.
Actually, it is though. Yeah. Actually, having that circle, having those friends, whether it's one to many friends, just having that people around you.
Right.
To me, that does express self-love and self-care because, like I said, those people who have social anxiety, when you build yourself up a little bit more, you are able to have those people around you. Those are actual people that you actually need.
Right.
So that is also important. So I think that's a great thing. Like I'm one who I'm building myself to be, because I like to say I'm a little bit with the social anxiety too, because
kind of closed off a little bit.
Yeah, closed off. I was just feeling closed off for so long that now that I'm around you guys and experimenting with all the movies and stuff like that, I'm finding a whole lot more, just being myself. Like I was never myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even it didn't matter what, from school to now to dancing. I was never myself or
it's
whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I find it that it's great. You know what I'm saying? So you need those people.
Self-discovery is big. Like a lot of people are out here mimicking people that they're around. They might see somebody that they think got it together, not knowing that person may be silently crying at night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're trying to be that specific person other than being themselves. And that can take a toll on you too.
Yeah.
Mentally, I'm not in this space. I'm not where I am. This person has a home. I live in an apartment. This person has this kind of car. I had this. Like the comparison to other people, it can take a toll on you as well. So finding yourself and being comfortable with yourself. That's probably the biggest part, is finding a level of comfort with just being you.
Yeah.
That's big. So if you can take out that time to actually discover you, find yourself, love yourself.
Right.
And everything will be great, man. Therapy is another thing that's self-care, self-love, and that's a necessary thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I uplift therapists. Like, find you somebody to talk to. Therapy can be in any form. It does not have to be in a form that you go pay for.
Yeah.
It could be in any form, long as you have that somebody to talk to.
Right.
So I always encourage my children as they grew, look, if you feel like you can't talk to me, go and talk to somebody.
Okay.
Just talk to somebody.
Right.
Like, don't just hold it all in, build it all up, and then explode.
Man, that's big for dudes, though.
Yeah.
That's big for dudes because we're raised to be tough. Don't show no emotion. Yeah. Don't express yourself. Yeah. If you got a problem, deal with it. Figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, if you do have a son, or even if you know a male in your life, just check on them. You know what I'm saying? And even for women, check on your strong friend, the one that seems like she got it all together. Oh. Yeah.
That one that feel like you think got it all together.
She might be struggling. Yeah.
She that one.
Yeah. And you don't want to be something to happen and then you be like, I could have did this or I could have did more. You have survivor's guilt and you have a level of regret that you probably can never come back from. Yeah. So that's a thing that you most definitely need to do, for sure. But the self-love piece of it, man, it's so vital, man. You can't, like, if you're a person with a big heart, I think that it is very, very, very important that you take out some time for yourself. Because there's only so much you can do for people. And you're not doing anything. You have to feed into yourself. You can't help anybody else if your glass is empty or half full. Yeah. It's better if your glass is full. That way you're able to pour into these people, family, friends, etc. Because you're taking care of yourself as well. Yeah. Come to people together. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Because if you go to them broken, you might get the hell out of me. I don't want to be broke with you.
Yeah.
Like, you lowering my vibration.
Mm-hmm.
Our energy.
You're right.
You know, I was just looking at something, and it said if we all went by energy, and it had the colors. It was just 3 colors. Right. One was red. One was it was red, like with a red glow and whatever, and then it had one that was with a black and gray glow, and then it had that real pretty blue glow. You know that's good energy. Right. Said if we walked around in there, what would we be today? And I was like, damn, if we really didn't walk around in this skin form, people would be walking around.
You gonna tear your phone up? You've been spiking that motherfucker the whole recording.
Look, I swear to God, I have
touchdown.
I have a new phone in a minute, but it's been great. Look, I've been knocking it down.
Set that motherfucker down.
Exactly. But you know, like I was just like, damn, I would love to see it.
Right.
I wonder, would my glow change from time to time? But
what, your glow?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have the glow. Yeah, Bruce Leroy had the glow. You know, shout out to Bruce Leroy. That's my boy. Yeah, so man. At the end of the day, man, self care comes in many different forms. Self love comes in many different forms. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love anybody else. Yeah. It's okay to masturbate.
It's okay. It's that was okay. Random. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just
fucking with you. Yeah, right. I'm just fucking with you. But at the end of the day, man, make sure that you're taking care of yourself as much as you take care of other people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody tell me that. Shout out to my homie Jen. She told me because that's like I said, the only thing I did was work and take care of my kids. I didn't do anything else. I didn't go out. I didn't attend functions. I didn't, that was it. That's the only thing I made time for. But at the end of the day, I felt myself kind of being depressed because
life be life.
Yeah, and it was what else am I other than this? You know, I went from being, Brenda's son to being Jeremy for a little while, or JD. And then I went straight into being, you know what I'm saying, Brendan's dad, or Bailey's dad, or Aubrey's dad. So, it was a brief moment for me to be me, but then after that, it was like I transitioned into this role, and then I had to go back in and, like you said, find myself. Yeah. So, it was a process. Yeah, and I'm still going through the process, learning myself and growing and,
Because life just don't be life and just for women. It's life for men, too.
Yeah. It's like for everybody.
They need that hug.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay. Soft boy era. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay to feel shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay. At least talk to the person that you sleeping with. Just at least look.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't feel good. This ain't right. I ain't right.
I'm gonna say this, and I ain't trying to bash nobody. But she also has to make herself available to receive that.
Yeah, ladies, you have
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, a woman's idea of what a man is supposed to be all the time, and this goes for guys too, because our ideas of what a woman should be what a woman is supposed to be all the time is not always that in the form of your partner. Exactly. Sometimes your partner may have certain qualities, and you okay, well, they're strong. And they can do this. If you're dealing with a guy, he can fix shit. He can do this. But then you have to also look at the human side of everybody. This day they're sick, or I wonder what happened with them at work, or are they okay? Yeah. That's probably one of the biggest questions you can ask a friend, a parent, a respective spouse. Are you okay?
Yeah. As humans, we so needy. We don't understand. Just ask the next person if they okay. Yeah. It's that simple. Mm-hmm. Are you okay?
Are you okay? What I mean? Inherently, we are selfish. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
I mean, we're you ain't asking me if I was okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I get it.
She giving you the woman response.
That's the woman response.
This nigga over here with an attitude. He asked me if I'm alright. Shit, he don't know what I went through today.
Why would I care how his day go? It matters. You should care how his day go, because at the end of the day, that's the one you want to provide for you. That's the one you want to provide that strength. So if you're not building that person up, you're not going to have that strength.
Say that
You're
shit.
not going to have no kind of form of, you know, and they don't understand that. Like, I was just looking at something said, you know, and I read a lot of shit. But, you know, no man wants to come home after working 40-plus hours to a person that's arguing.
You know, what I seen? I seen the women come back and say, no woman wants to come home after 40 hours after take care of kids. Da, 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 da. Wow. And I see a lot of that
that's
too.
That's humans. That's just how we are. But
yeah, it's you know, inherently, yeah.
You are what you put out there. True. So you know what I'm saying? True. That's if you don't want that, don't put that out there in that environment. True. You know what I mean? So that even as a woman, taking care of those kids, being at home as a single parent or whatever it is, and you got a boyfriend that's out here working and taking care of you and the child that's not his or whatever. Be there as a woman. Right. And if you don't know how to be there as a woman, grow. And that's what we talking about, self-love.
Fellas, be there as a man. Yeah. Check on that woman, make sure she good. Hit her up in the middle of the day and be like, baby, you straight, you need anything, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you doing everything that you supposed to do on your end to take care, nurture that. Men can nurture as well. We gather our nurturing a little bit as we get older, not so much as when we're younger, but we can nurture as well.
Ask Siri.
Ask Siri how to nurture?
If they can't figure it out. I'm just saying it's that easy. Hey Siri, how do I nurture to my woman or man or whatever?
Not Siri.
I didn't quite catch that. Could you please say that?
See, not Siri. No, Siri, leave us alone.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's that easy.
There you go.
Yeah,
look
it's that easy. Look,
Siri tired of getting dropped on her goddamn head. That's what that Siri over here dizzy as hell.
Already, for real. She's just in a concussion right now.
Yeah, boy, yeah. She said, I did not catch that.
Yeah,
for real.
It was simple.
Because you did not catch me. Yeah, therefore.
But for real though, like, it's good to just have somebody you can just sit up and talk to, laugh with, whatever. Like, don't sit here and put yourself in a whole bubble or a ball just because you feel like that's what you got to do. Right. You know, I'm grown, so I don't have to do this and reach out to this person. No, reach out to somebody, do something. Because I'm learning that, you know, I thought that was fine to not have those people, but like I told you in the other show, I don't like to be alone. Yeah. So I always want somebody around me. Right. And it may be weird, but I know I'm not the only one. So you know what I mean? I always want that sense of presence around me. Unless I'm asleep, then don't move. Everybody stay asleep. But you know what I mean? Like, for real, like, everybody needs somebody.
Man, the easiest way to take care of people is to think about the things that you like and require. Like, if you know that, like you said, you don't like to be alone, then think about the next person. Maybe they feel the same way. Or if you like for people to check on you or bring you food or to cook for you or things like this, sometimes you have to lead with that as well. Like, hey, I can do that too, so I'm going to do this for them. And if I do it so many times, maybe they'll be like, hey, I'm going to do it too. But don't be a fucking fool, though. Right. If you steady doing and ain't getting nothing back, get the fuck out of there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I had to drop a couple of F-bombs. I had to get the other. Yeah. Yeah. But get the fuck on down, man. For real, man. That's very, very necessary. Because that'll deplete your self-care.
And then you stress.
Then you on empty.
Cause them these problems. And they cause us.
Yeah, you on empty. Don't ever be on empty. Don't never.
So, I don't know if my phone don't work, but I was looking up something that we should put. For real,
Go ahead.
It's been dropped. Oh, it actually did work.
Okay, then good, yeah.
So,
what you got?
Know, they always say when you're talking about mental health, always put, you know, what you can go reach out to. And I believe it's hashtag or *988 for any kind of person that wants to talk to someone and you don't want to sit around and let somebody know your personal business that knows you. Right. You know, reach out to this *988 and you can talk to anybody. It's a hotline. It's 24/7. Somebody gonna pick up and help you. So make sure you reach out to that. Okay, cool. Just for those, you can text it. You can call, text, whatever.
For real, like text it and say what you got on.
Say hey. Yeah. No, you can be like, I need help or something like that. Don't Jake from State Farm though.
You can't do that.
No, you can't.
Man, I'm lonely.
You can say you're lonely.
For real.
Yeah, if you're lonely.
What are you doing?
They might say they're doing.
Want to have some dinner?
They may talk to you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's probably fine. Yeah. Don't ask them what they got on.
You can't ask that?
No. I don't know.
Holla at Erica Kane for the lingerie. Shit.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm fucking with you.
For real. Shout out to Erica. Shout out. No.
But yeah, man, what was the number? Star
988.
Okay, then cool. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, if people not checking on you, that could be a good resource for anybody who needs it. And if you don't feel like you have those people in your corner, you don't have people that you think are checking on you or making sure you're good or whatever the case may be, then it's okay for self-care to be elevated in your life. Take yourself out on a date.
Yeah.
Take yourself out to the spa. Like I said, me, myself, personally, I like to go get a massage every blue moon. I like to do the pedicure. Go for a walk.
It's fine.
And then it's a lot of different options that you can do and meditate.
Yeah.
Yoga, workout. You know, so it's a whole bunch of different options that you can have just to kind of decompress, give yourself some time to yourself, and just kind of shake the day off. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of different options. You got a lot of different things that you can do. Most definitely make sure that you're taking care of yourself above everything
Men,
else.
women.
Cats, dogs, chickens, ducks, whatever. Yeah.
Are, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone won't click anytime.
Man, she done tore up her phone. I'm about to treat her like my kids. Give me this goddamn phone. Yeah, she done tore the damn phone up.
So it actually clicked. So I needed to say it.
Okay.
So examples of self-love, guys, are
get out there with the references.
Yeah.
She in the right seat today.
Saying positive things to yourself. You can wake up in the morning and say, "You beautiful." Girl, dude, I love
daily
the fuck out you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stand in the mirror and say, "Damn, I love you."
Yeah, daily.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
I gotta do that with my clothes on because I can't see when I'm naked. Don't
be, being assertive. How you be assertive?
Basically, when you're assertive, it's just a level of strength, and basically it's like not taking no shit.
Yeah. So that as a
for lack of a better word,
be more assertive. Like shit, like fuck.
Like, I'm tired of waiting on you to pick what we gonna eat. We going to Long John Silver's. And we're getting a fish platter, and we coming home eating this shit and watching movies.
Yeah.
I said Long John Silver, very random. No, but I keep them open. Good. I'm the only person to eat Long John Silver.
No, it sounds good. And also prioritizing your health and well-being.
Right.
You got to go to the doctor. You need to drink
fucking
some water.
Right. I forgot that in self-love.
It's okay.
Hey, take y'all nasty asses to the doctor.
Yeah, the dentist, everything. Just do it all.
Please go to the dentist for sure. Because some of y'all mouths is not together. Some of y'all nether regions are not together. Please get your vagina, your penis checked. If you up in age like myself, make sure that you taking the proper steps as far as your cholesterol. I probably fucked that word up. Your blood pressure. You know, all this stuff. Yeah, man, I go get blood work done probably every 3 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just because, my doctor has me on that, and I'm like high risk for cancer, diabetes, and a bunch of other stuff. So it's like I do that stuff on the regular. But it's just to take, and then if you pay for insurance,
why not go?
Why not?
That's what my mama said.
That's the stupidest shit in the world.
Insurance, and if I could just have free insurance,
man. But if you got insurance, it's just like going to McDonald's every day of the week and only eating it on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Like you go buy the shit every day, but you don't use it. Like use your insurance, man. Go on back to your list.
It's not fine.
Go ahead.
Signs that you are providing self-love for yourself. Right. You put you first.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it. I'm learning how to put me first.
You should.
I'm learning how to say no. Okay. I don't care.
Right.
You know, and if it ain't, it's my way or the highway because I'm a Leo.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? For real. You are honest with yourself. You keep it 100.
Yeah. Keep it 100.
Yeah, I keep it 100.
Yeah. I might lie to myself.
Keep it 1,000 with yourself.
I might lie a little bit.
Yeah. Listen to some Mary J. Blige, Good Morning Gorgeous, in the morning for males and females.
Oh, I ain't that good.
Trust your abilities.
Okay. What you strong at? Know your strong suits and elevate it.
You know, one thing that I used to see on like applications or whatever. Right. What are your strengths and weaknesses? And I used to be like, what the fuck?
That's a hard question.
Yeah, you're like, especially growing up, you're like, what are my weaknesses? What are my strengths?
That's something to think about.
You know, and I'm like, I'm learning that still.
Right.
You know, so
as you
that's
should.
Crazy to ask me then.
Hold on, we're going to finish the list. We're going to take a hot pause right fast, and we're going to come back on the other side. Let these folks know where to find you right quick.
Manifested Millions on all social media platforms. I'm Kalondra Nelson.
All right, I'm JD Hill, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages. Hands. Still don't know.
Right. So, we are one talk.
There you go.
One co-host, JD Hill.
There you go.
I am Kalondra Nelson.
And
this is Manifested Millions type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, no city girls involved, but you know.
The city boys up right now, so y'all can't. You know
so, for real.
Beef is back, I told y'all.
So, we've been bullcrapping all morning.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
Yeah. Today was a good day. Ice Cube.
And she told me I had class, man, because I was breaking down the wine and how you supposed to drink the wine and shit. But now I'm drinking wine out of red cups. So I keep telling motherfuckers I have no class at all. I'm really like real niggerish.
It's part
of
really
but I know how to I know how to code switch though. Yeah. Like I can go into a room and be around certain people and hey, how you doing? Exactly. You know. But you know, majority of the time I'm real niggerish, man. You know what I'm saying? So
me too.
Yeah, not only am I a client, I'm also the president. So we good.
So like again, we're back. And we were talking about self-love. Yeah. And, you know, I'm just going to discuss a little bit, just a little briefly about self-love. Yeah, it's having a high regard of your own well-being and happiness. Okay. And, you know, we were discussing, you know, what you'll do, you know, to be active with self-love. Right. But, you know, just to know the definition of it is to have a high happiness and a high well-being, like knowing your own self. I'm getting there. Yeah. You don't know when y'all don't. You don't know. Yeah. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm be like, I'm there, bitch.
It took me a minute to find value in myself. Like, I like how you put that. Nah, I'm just being real. Like, I'm saying, like, I didn't hold myself in the highest regard. Like, even in life, you know, I'm down to our team play, I'm with all this shit. But as far as like me, myself, and standing on my own and doing certain things, it took me a while to process and get to that point to where I was like, you know what, I can do this shit. Or, you know what, I got this, or I'm enough, or I'm good enough, or I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's why I was asking you, do you think that you, because I know
every Sunday I'm learning it. More and more. And y'all gonna watch, as y'all see from the first time I was on the show to as I progressed to a year and so on. But and throughout the films, you'll know my first film from, you know, to the current films. I'm gonna progress. Right. And you know, I'm like I say, I'm learning every Sunday. And it's great. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the only reason I paused you on that one is because I know it was a process for myself. And it's still an ongoing process because sometimes I could get into a place where I just want to be left alone or I don't want to be bothered because like I'm going through it mentally. You know what I'm saying? So I have to take time to kind of just get away from everybody, process what's going on with me, you know, and try to figure it out. Which I think I found a therapist, so I think I'm gonna start back my therapy and stuff. So, but I know that it could be a process for some people. Because some people don't see themselves as valuable. Yeah. But you are valuable.
Yeah, you are valuable. And even if you have people telling you like you're valuable and this, that, and the third, you might not see it in yourself. So once you get to that point to where you can see it in yourself, man, you unlock a level of power that you just don't know.
And I like the word power because listen, just know that you are more than the body. You know what I'm saying? You are just yourself, your intelligence, your mindset. Everything else that's so much more powerful than the body itself. So you know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like you're not enough, know that it's deeper. It's deeper. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm about energy. So
yeah, you good. That's the only reason I part. We go back to the list now.
Well, there was no list. I really like that we went there, and like I said, if you ever feel like you need help, reach out to somebody at *988. You know, you can text it. You don't have to talk. I'm not a talker, so if I feel like well, I'm getting there.
I hate the phone.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to talk to you on the phone. I'm not that person, but I will text you the biggest messages.
My thing is, I text a person and just be like, you know what, just where you at? Let me pull up on it. Like I like face-to-face conversation. Okay. I hate doing that. Talking on the phone.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
People talking in the background. You handling business. You doing this.
If I'm talking to you on the phone, you gotta know you must be important.
I like you if I talk to you on the phone. I fuck with you.
I hate it.
Because the only people I really talk to on the phone like this.
And I really got you on speakerphone.
I hate the phone.
I don't want to display it.
I hate the phone. Yeah. I hate the phone. Self-care for me is staying off of the phone. I hate it. Yeah, I hate it with a passion. But you ain't got nothing else in your bag of tricks?
No.
You in the captain's seat. I'm really just up. You see me out of kickback.
Yeah.
I got my red cup of wine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just up here chilling.
We're going to talk about these movies that I'm going to be in.
You can talk about
that's part of self-love.
Look here.
I'm in a few different movies.
I'm just doing the wine. You do the talk. Shit.
Too.
We good.
You good.
I'm the what?
Sheriff.
I ain't no sheriff.
You the police.
I'm a detective. You better put some rank on my. You better put some rank on it.
Put some stars on there.
And I got a signature catchphrase.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I'm like I bridge the gap throughout the generations in the movie. Like you got the old detective, you got the new rookie detective, then you got me. I'm the seasoned detective. And
y'all ladies know y'all love a man in uniform. Like I don't know.
I got a badge though. I ain't got a uniform. I ain't getting a uniform this time. I only use my uniform for after.
For parties.
After.
Okay. So
that's my side hustle.
They already done said.
Look at me for ladies' night, the junior version.
Yes. The JD version. Shout out to self-love. When you start loving yourself, you want to go shake your shit in front of people.
I don't want to shake it. I want to use it. No.
Or you want to use it.
No, let me stop.
For real, we grown, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
I ain't that grown that much. So. For real. Yeah. But, this has been
an interesting, happy day.
Yeah, it has. It's been a good day. How you like the captaincy?
I love the captaincy. You need to let me take charge just once.
Be assertive. Yeah, be assertive.
It was just look at be more assertive.
See, look, and I'm just gonna throw you out there.
Yeah,
so
like,
that's what
I swim.
That's what I always do. The first time you came up here,
how to swim.
The first time you came up here, you thought you was gonna sit in the back, chill, watch and see what go on. Now, motherfucker, get on in here and get involved. Shit, that's what it is here. And now you're in the captain's seat. You got to film again later on today. So
Ladies Lounge, catch me on the first Ladies Lounge.
Man, shout out to Ladies Lounge. Shout out to Podcast Proper. I just like saying that shit because that shit sound fucking.
Podcast Proper.
That shit sound dope.
I might get a flow.
No, don't
do that.
In order for me to let you have some self-love, I'm going to stop you from doing that. I'm going to love you, but stop you from doing that.
If not, we're going to fight
you good. You already checked me about the last recording, so we good. But shout out to 501 Witty and everything for allowing us to do this. It's been really, really dope. It's allowed me to. It's a part of self-care to a certain extent because I get a chance to come on and express myself and say what's on my mind and let my hair down and be a little goofy. And
long hair too.
Allow y'all to don't do that.
JD said you got some long hair. I don't know how he's playing.
I do. I got some long hair. But yeah, it allows me to express myself and allow y'all to get to know us as individuals, and it's been really dope. This part is always wine talk is always hard for me. But like I said, it'd be hard for me to do this, so I enjoy letting her be in the captain's seat. I can sit back here and just cruise, push the button if I need to, and then that's how we doing it. So, man,
who would have thought?
That part. Don't do it. Don't do
it. Y'all, we gonna go far. Y'all just don't know.
Yeah,
we gonna go far.
Yeah, we gonna be
and
good.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. But you got anything you want to say to the good people in closing?
I just want to tell y'all to keep looking, keep watching, keep sharing, subscribe. Mm-hmm. You know, podcast, Proper Wine Talk, Ladies Lounge. There's 2 coming soon. Check out Clarity. Mm-hmm. Everything popping. YouTube, you know what I'm saying? 501 Witty Gang. Yeah. Shout out to Bobby. You know what I'm saying?
You did that. You did it. Good way to do that. You know, and I'm just gonna end it on that. We gonna get up out of here. I'm JD Hill. This is Wine Talk, and we appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next time. That's it. You know I ain't gonna sit back chilling. That's it.